What's going on, guys and girls? It is Azra today, bringing you some Manchester City career mode. Basically, what I'm doing here is the season stats and the final statistics, the final, what's happened in the season, just as a recap for you all. So before we go into season 2, I can show you guys what's happened, what trophies we've won, where we went out of tournaments, that sort of thing. So first off, what I'm going to show you is the squad report. And I'll show you, like what's happened, if they're happy, if they're unhappy, a few comments on different players, and always, if you're looking for how well they've played on their average rating, it'll say total at the bottom, and then for Joe Hart's it's 7.4. Top left is what they're currently at, so currently they're on 87 and he's grown, so +3, so he was an 84 at the start of the season, to see how much they're worth, that sort of thing, but I'll try to read out most of it. So Joe Hart's actually unhappy, said that he's not happy, he wants to leave, but I don't think I'm going to let him leave because I want to keep him in the team, and hopefully he just keeps rejecting contracts. That's been my big problem with him. He's still 26, and I want to keep him as much as I do Man City career mode, so that's him. He's got 27. Richards has got to an 82, he's very happy, he's 24 years old. Bastuba has got to an 85, grown by 2, and he's 24. Ramos has grown by 3 to a 90 rated. I told you guys he'd be amazing. And as you can see, I bought him for 18 million. He's valued at 20 million, which means I can probably sell him for more, which is always good. He's grown by 3 to a 90, which is awesome. He's 27. I'm thinking about selling him when he's about 28, 29. Then we got Vidal. He was grown by 1 to an 85. Fellaini hasn't grown at all, still an 81. Özil's grown by 1 to an 88. Bale's grown by 2 to an 87, which is really good. David Silva's grown by 1 to an 89, which is pretty amazing. Aguero's done the same, grown by 2 to an 89, which is absolutely outstanding considering he's 25. Cavani's grown by 1 to 87, that is really good. 17 appearances and 13 goals. And in the Premier League, he's played in 15 and scored in 13, which is absolutely awesome. Yeah, Torre, he's morale is threatened. It's because I bought other players. He's not grown at all, age 30. I'm thinking about selling him, to be honest, because he's playing less and less. He's getting old, and I don't know, he's just not the player he used to be. And as he gets older, he'll be worth less and less. And I'm gonna stop playing him soon anyway, so I might as well sell him and get money for him. Mbaye's grown by 3 to a 74. You can see his value's actually gone up for what I paid for him, so he is doing really well. He's only 18, so that is amazing. Balotelli's grown by 3 to an 87. He has been an absolute monster this season, so as you can see, played in 48, scored in 25. That is awesome. Anyway, Eden Hazard, his form's not been too great, but he's not growing either, but he's played alright. I mean, I've enjoyed using him. I just, some games he just didn't perfectly click, but as I used him more and more, I got used to using him in the team. Boateng hasn't grown at all, but he's an 85 rated, and look, 4 million more than what I paid, but I think I actually put Milner or something in on that deal. Scott Sinclair has grown to a 78, grown by 3, but the thing is, he's 24, he's not going to grow much more than that, so he's going to max at 80, so I mean, yeah, I expected him to get a bit higher. Javi Garcia's not grown at all. Haven't played him that much. 16 games, not much. Rekic, or whatever his name is, grown by 2. Suarez by 1. Wabara 1. Razak grown by 3. Pantilimon has not grown at all. Johansson, is that? Yeah, not grown. Michael Johnson's grown by 3. Marcelo's grown by 2. I'm thinking about selling him because I just never ever use him, and I don't even think he's that good in left mid, even though he can play in left mid. I've found that he's not been that good at all in left mid, and I've got no reason to keep him. Clichy's not growing at all. I want to sell him as well. Company's grown by 1. He's been playing absolutely excellently. I'm going to keep him as long as possible. I absolutely love using Company. He's a great guy. Cruz, I've put him out on loan. Has decreased by 1. He's age 31. I guess it's going to happen. McGivern's grown by 4, which is good. Ibrahim has grown by 5, which is awesome. Boyeta has grown by 1. Abu's grown by 2. Bun has grown by 1. Helen's grown by 2. Natasic has grown by 2, but he's got bad form, which is disappointing to see. He hasn't even played that much, really. I mean, that's not great, but I mean, he's going to turn into a beast when he's older, and as we play with centre-backs, as Ramos gets too old, we can start using him more, maybe in Season 3, I'm thinking. Guetti's grown by 3 to a 76. And Nimley has grown by 4 to a 69. 69. So let's go to the... no, not that. I want to go on the season stats Premier League, the table. So as you can see, we won 25, drew 8, lost 5. Goals for 81, goals against 43, with a goal difference of 38, 83 points. Second with Chelsea, who finished with 81 points, who were leading at one point, and so with Spurs. They were the big two teams that I couldn't get past. But yeah, Chelsea had a big goal difference than us, but we actually won one more, and they drew one more. So that's where the title was won and lost, really. The last 3 games I was second or third, and Spurs and Chelsea messed it up, and we won all 3. Well, we won 2 of the games, which gave us the title, and then the last game didn't matter at all. Just gonna get a drink here. So yeah, Spurs finishing 3rd, United finishing 4th, Liverpool 5th, Newcastle 6th, Everton 7th, Arsenal in 8th, which is pretty poor, and Wigan, Norwich, and Reading got relegated. So that was that. We'll go on to actually player statistics. So Balotelli was second in the top scorers, 1 behind Assaidi with 18 goals, which is pretty nice to see. Cavani, who only played like half a season, remember, with us, was in 8th with 13 goals, so he was obviously doing very well, and I don't think there's anyone else. David Silva in 22nd with 9 goals, and that's that, finishing above Rooney, which is pretty amazing, and Miralas, so he's done well. Van Persie only scoring 9, Welbeck scoring 11, bit crazy. Any other ones? You wouldn't expect Assaidi to finish above Suarez though. It's a bit weird. And assists, Mata only played half season with Chelsea. He's got 8, the same as Balotelli, which is always good to see. There's a few Man City players, but I don't think assists are that important really at all. They don't show much, to be honest. Anyway, Champions Cup tournament tree, I guess it would be. As you can see here, we went out. We are on the left-hand side, one above the bottom. We went out in the round of 16 to AC Milan. We lost 4-2. They got knocked out by Juventus. And Juventus knocked out Man United to face Barca in the final, who'd beaten Real Madrid and Bayern Munich and Dortmund. So Barca had a hard route to the final. I mean, if you look at the right-hand side, it seems much better than the left. Porto, Real Madrid, Valencia. I don't even know what team that is below Valencia and in between Barca, then Dortmund, Bayern and PSG. It's a lot better than, United, Spartak Mossack, Chelsea, Zenit, Milan, Man City, Juventus and Arsenal, I think. I mean, the left-hand side is very, very good, but the right-hand side's got a few better teams on it. And actually, I'm not sure, because... Okay, let's just forget I said that, but that's why we went out round of 16 in the Champions League. Is there anything else? FA Cup, maybe? When did we go in that? I don't remember going out in the FA Cup. Let's have a look. Didn't even get to the round of 16. Alright, I'm thinking. Yeah, didn't even... Oh, we went out to Bradford City, didn't we, in that simmed match, who then went out to Southampton, and the winners were Chelsea, who faced Man United, Spurs and Swansea, and then West Brom in the final. So that was that. Capital One Cup. I'm not sure where we went out of this. It might have been against Arsenal, maybe, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, we went out to Arsenal, who beat us 2-1, who went on to face Millwall, who lost to Millwall, and then Millwall lost to Chelsea, who won the Capital One Cup. So they won the FA Cup and Capital One Cup. And yeah, so they had a decent season and finished second in the league. So they had a very good season, which is good to see. And yeah, we've won the Premier League, didn't win the Champions League, didn't win the FA Cup, didn't win the Capital One Cup. But that's all for this episode, guys. I'll probably see you in Season 2, Episode 1 of my Man City Career Mode. I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.